Hello everybody. So, I wasn't planning to do a video today, but some interesting news was released today. Apparently, there was an animated Crash Bandicoot television series that has been in development for a year that nobody knew about. I didn't know about, and I'd consider myself a pretty big Crash fan. An animation test was just leaked for this. I don't know if it was leaked or official. It looks like it was leaked. This video has been popping up all over YouTube. I don't know who the first one to post it was. If you guys want to, say it in the comments below, please let me know, because right now I'm watching this footage on a channel named Tabriz Sadiq. I don't know. I don't think this is definitely not. I don't think this is his video, because the video that I saw had a lot more views than this. I think this is just another YouTube channel that's reposting it. Again, I could be wrong, but I'm on his channel because he's got some links in the description that showcase some more stuff about it, which I wanted to get into. I watched this test footage already not too long ago, like a couple minutes ago, and I wasn't really going to do a video about it because it's only like a 30-second test footage. It's cool, but it doesn't really warrant a video. But then there's some more stuff that got leaked about it. So I thought it was very interesting. I don't know how true all this is. Take a lot of it with a grain of salt. I don't know. But this 30-second test animation got released, and let's just react to it.
Dr. Neoperiwinkle Cortex here. With this ingenious device, this ordinary Bandicoot will be mutated into the perfect leader for my Cortex Commander. It's alive! Obey your creator! What have I done?
So that was the animated Crash television show. I've heard some people call it a pitch. I don't know if this was going to be indicative of the actual series. I don't really know. We'll get into that in a second. But this is very interesting. It has a very zany rubber hose animation kind of feel. It kind of reminds me of Animaniacs, but I think what they're really going for is like those old school Looney Tunes cartoons, because that's the inspiration for Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot was meant to be a tribute to those old Wile E. Coyote kind of silent, Looney Tunes characters. And I always wondered, I've been wondering lately, like, what would a animated Crash television series look like? And especially after Crash Bandicoot 4 came out, I liked the animation so much in that game. I'm like, I would like to see a full series about this. They're definitely taking their own route here. It's definitely very exaggerated, very fast-paced. I mean, this is only 30 seconds, and I felt like there was so much being thrown at me, which I felt like could work. But you got to be careful with that, because the new SpongeBob is like that, and that shit makes me want to, because every time sometimes I catch glimpses of the new SpongeBob, and I'm like, there's just too much happening too quickly, and it's too, I don't want to sound insensitive when I say this, but it's too ADHD for me. It's just too much, you know what I mean? It's just too fast, too zany for me. This could have been the same way, but I don't know. I feel like it could have worked if they had a good writing team, and especially if, what I heard is really good. I haven't seen them, but this also kind of reminds me of those new Mickey Mouse cartoons that are on like the Disney YouTube channel, which are very zany, wacky, but they have like a really good sense of humor. And it's very fast-paced, apparently. Kind of reminds me of that. But I really like the animation here. I think it's really cool. They're obviously following the story of Neo Cortex creating Crash Bandicoot, which is, of course, that's the thing. If you go into the description here, it says, for those curious, here's a Crash Reddit post, so you can get caught up on this. Unfortunately, that post has been removed. It has been deleted. I'm not exactly sure why. I think it's because there's just a ton of... apparently there's a lot of hate in the comments, because it says this post was deleted by the person who originally posted it, and it says, they violated, Reddit, the Reddit policy. Apparently there was like a lot of people. There's a lot of people still thinking it's not real, but apparently the only thing I can really see is the title, and it says the new Crash cartoon at Amazon was axed yesterday after a year in development. There was absolutely no announcement to this cartoon. It kind of leads me to believe it might not be real because there was no announcement or anything, but a lot of shows do like to, be in development for a while and kind of create a couple episodes before they even announce it. Okay, so this is the guy's first channel I saw, DannyQ94. He was the first guy I saw post this. So there's still questions about it being official. I don't necessarily think that the animation is show ready. I think this is definitely like a pitch animation because it's great, it's good, but you could tell there's a couple things there that just aren't really finished, and you could just tell, if you got that eye for it. Another thing too is a show Bible was released. It says Activision Blizzard Studios. Apparently there was something between, this is what I've heard through the grapevine, that there was some type of issue between Activision and Amazon. I don't know. It says Activision Blizzard Studios. Is Activision Blizzard even a thing? I don't even know, because I thought I didn't know that Activision owned Blizzard. They own Blizzard? Okay, they do. Okay, I didn't know that. Again, I'm a noob when it comes to games and stuff. But I've seen a lot of show Bibles before. If you don't know, show Bibles are like, it's what they are. Like if you want to pitch a show, you create something called a show Bible. As a matter of fact, the one for Stranger Things was just released, and it is amazing. I've seen a lot of show Bibles before, and this is a very amateur show Bible. And it also says April 1st, 2020 as the date. April 1st? April Fool's Day? But why, if it was really an April Fool's Day joke, why would they release it on January 12th? Another thing too, I'm not trying to be an asshole about the show Bible at all, because look, by all accounts, the show Bible is good. See, I've made a couple show Bibles and pitch decks in my day, and they have been terrible, way worse than this. So to anyone who worked on the show Bible, I don't mean to dog on you or anything. I'm just saying I've seen some professional show Bibles that have been, a little more, aesthetically kind of, I don't want to say creative, because I'm not saying it's not creative, but, I've just seen ones that really go all out. I'm just saying that kind of leads me to believe that it's not real, but after debate, I kind of think it's real, honestly, because who would put that much love and effort? Because you can clearly tell through the text on the page that there is love behind this project. There is love behind it, and that's what catches me more than, it's like, how come the pitch deck is just a white paper with black text, It's like, that's not what I'm thinking. Like when I look at that pitch deck, I can feel the love behind it. So I don't know, but apparently it's supposed to be called Crash Bandicoot Insane Cartoon Show, and you get to see a little bit of the cast here. You get to see obviously Crash, Coco, Aku Aku, Neocortex, Embryo, Nina Cortex, Dingodile, I think is back there, and Tiny, whatever. So this is the Stranger Things show Bible, and this was before it was called Stranger Things. It was supposed to be called Montauk, and you can clearly see already, like they made it look like an old Stephen King book. Like they made it look, like really, I don't know why it's so zoomed in, but like, they made it look really cool with like pictures and all this stuff. They made it look grainy, and they put all these concepts in there. But it's like, would someone really put in all this work if it wasn't a real show? And I'm not going to be reading all of this, obviously, but I will be going, on my personal time. I will be reading this and checking all this out. But, alright, the best and funniest cartoons are always about something. Status, desire, control, etc. Something primal or psychological is always at work in them. And the most memorable characters always represent an internal state of some sort that we're all familiar with. Our series is a half-hour collection of 7-minute standalone cartoons full of energy, broad comedy, and very expressive animation. In the tradition of classics like Looney Tunes, Fast, Funny, Wild cartoons with the kidult sense of humor. Okay, so I was right. Obviously, they're taking inspiration from that. And there's just so much here. And 7 minutes, that's very... I almost wonder if the team behind those Mickey Mouse Disney cartoons, the ones that are currently on YouTube, are the ones behind this. But I could definitely see this as like a streaming thing, like on Amazon, which apparently that's what it was supposed to go on, but it got canceled. But there's some cool stuff in here. So you got the main characters. You obviously had Crash Bandicoot, Neocortex, Coco Bandicoot, Aku Aku, Nina Cortex, and Nitrous Brio. Those are the main characters, which that's pretty cool. That's pretty much what you come to expect. The reason that where I almost think this is real is because they mention titles, like under Coco Bandicoot. They say, she's a highly intelligent, cute, and spirited, adventure-loving young girl, blah, 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 blah. And it says, in the episode Mine All Mine, it's Coco that deciphers the treasure map that leads she and Crash to the secret treasure-filled mountain. Coco handles the navigation, Crash handles all the booby traps. So they had some sort of plan here And then obviously we got some supporting characters like Papu Papu, Tiny Tiger, Dingo Dial, Ripperoo, Koala Kong, and even King Chicken. Okay, so this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Okay, oh actually, okay, so it looks like we got some freaking some whole like episode synopsis. So would someone go through this if it wasn't real? If this wasn't a real pitch, let's just say it wasn't actually canceled at Amazon, this is just someone's pitching it. I feel like someone really wants this cartoon to be made because I mean, look at this. No one would put in all this time as a joke. No way. There's no way someone put in all this time and effort for a joke. I just can't see that. So the closing act, Crash Bandicoot fans are fanatical. They've been insanely loyal for 25 years all over the globe. The games have sold over 60 million units to date. Crash Bandicoot is a pop culture phenomenon. The fans of faith, blah, blah, blah. The Crash Bandicoot Insane cartoon show will celebrate the Crash universe and all of its comedic, mischievous, chaotic glory. Oh, and if we didn't say it, it will be insanely funny. I wish this show would happen, dude. I would love this show to happen. Because it's awesome. Judging from this Bible here, like, that's really cool. Putting aside the fact that it's not, like, the Bible isn't aesthetically pleasing because it's whatever, the stuff that I've read is awesome. And it clearly sounds like they knew exactly the tone that Crash was going for. So, I don't know if it's real, there's still some debate going on, but regardless if it's real or not, it's freaking awesome. Because, you know, this is not the first Crash Bandicoot show to not make it to series. After years of not getting much love from Activision, Crash Bandicoot has been making a comeback. The Insane Trilogy brought back fans by the millions. Crash Bandicoot 4 Advanced Franchise, rumor has it a cartoon was going to take things another step, but apparently it has been squashed. You can see the supposed test footage from the cartoon above, which was apparently a project between Amazon and Activision. Okay, so apparently there were some creative differences, it says, between the creators and the studio, I guess, and Amazon, and I guess it was enough to pull the project. That's crazy, but I wish the show was made. That's the thing. I really wish the show was made, and I feel like if anyone at Amazon is watching this video, you should make this. You should make the show. I would have loved to see this. Let me guys know what you think below. Would you guys want to see a Crash Bandicoot insane cartoon show? I would have loved to see it. I always thought that Crash Bandicoot had a lot of potential to be a cool cartoon show. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Subscribe, do all that good jazz, clever catchphrase. I'll catch you guys later. And Paris says, clever catchphrase, see you later. Whoop.